In the lively community of Ojuelegba, the Adeyemi family was known for their warmth. Tunde was a busy banker, and his wife Bimbo sold goods at the market. They had 2 children, and their youngest, 7-year-old Aisha, was full of laughter and joy. Their new neighbor, Mr. Toba, was a quiet accountant who attended their church. He was polite, helpful, and always ready to lend a hand. When the parents were busy, he offered to look after Aisha. He gave her sweets, toys, and even promised to teach her chess. The Adeyemis trusted him completely. But they didn't notice the warning signs, how his eyes followed Aisha too closely, or how he touched her shoulder one too many times. Slowly, he built trust, walking her home, giving gifts, and making himself part of her daily life. The family felt lucky, not knowing they had placed their daughter in danger. One Saturday, while Aisha's parents were away, Mr. Toba came to their house with a new board game, but once inside, he didn't open it. Instead, he sat too close and told Aisha they would play a special game called the touch game. Confused and scared, Aisha froze as he abused her. Afterwards, he whispered a terrible threat. "This is our secret. If you tell anyone, something bad will happen to your mummy and daddy." Aisha was terrified. When he left, she sat alone, feeling dirty and confused. That night, she scrubbed her hands over and over, trying to remove the memory. When her mother hugged her, Aisha stiffened, saying she had a bad dream. The secret had begun to isolate her from the people who loved her. Weeks passed, and Aisha's behavior changed drastically. The once cheerful girl became withdrawn. She stopped playing outside. Her school books became messy. She began wetting the bed again. At home, she cried easily and sometimes screamed into her pillow. Tunde, stressed from work, scolded her. Bimbo assumed it was a phase. No one suspected the real cause. One evening, Mr. Toba came to help with homework. While Tunde was grateful, Aisha sat frozen as the abuse continued in the study. When Tunde later commented on how focused Aisha was, Mr. Toba laughed, hiding the truth behind a mask of innocence. The turning point came at a family event. Aisha saw little Ngozi, her 5-year-old cousin, running around happily. When she noticed Mr. Toba inviting Ngozi to sit on his lap, something snapped inside her. Aisha screamed, "No!" and pushed Ngozi away. Everyone stared in shock. Her aunt scolded her. Tunde, embarrassed, forced Aisha to apologize to Mr. Toba. She whispered a small, broken sorry while shaking. The one moment she tried to protect someone was quickly dismissed by adults. Aisha's teacher, Mrs. Chaik, noticed the changes: anger, sadness, bedwetting, and a disturbing drawing during art class. Black scribbles with a tiny red figure trapped in a corner. She called Aisha's parents for a meeting. "These signs show deep trauma," she said gently. "It may be abuse. Please talk to her and believe her." Tunde became angry, insisting their daughter was just misbehaving. But Bimbo felt a mother's fear rising inside her. She began to piece together past moments that suddenly made terrible sense. That night, Bimbo bathed Aisha herself. Afterwards, she held her and spoke softly. "You can tell Mummy anything. Anyone who makes you scared or confused. You can tell me." Aisha trembled. Then she burst into tears and confessed everything. Mr. Toba, the secret game, the threats. Bimbo broke down, holding her daughter tightly. "You're safe. You are brave. This is not your fault." The truth had finally come out. The next morning, Tunde and Bimbo confronted Mr. Toba with the help of a neighbor who was a plainclothes police officer. When he arrived, Tunde exploded with anger. Mr. Lawson, the officer, stepped in and questioned Mr. Toba. When Bimbo said, "Aisha told us everything," the neighbor's smile disappeared. He tried to deny it, but the officer informed him that they would search his house and devices. His confidence crumbled. He was arrested in front of the community, shocking everyone who once trusted him. Aisha began medical examinations and therapy with Ms. Rita, a kind child therapist who helped her talk through drawings and toys. Tunde was overwhelmed with guilt. "I forced her to apologize. I didn't protect her," he cried. Bimbo focused on rebuilding safety. The family created a safety code word, pineapple, which Aisha could say anytime she felt unsafe. Slowly, she began to heal. Her smiles returned, not as bright as before, but hopeful. The court process was painful. Aisha gave her testimony through a video link. Hearing her speak broke her parents' hearts, but it also brought justice. Mr. Toba received a long prison sentence. Outside the courtroom, Tunde spoke to the press. "Beware. The danger is not always a stranger. Listen to your children. Their behavior speaks." Their story spread, leading to school seminars, community awareness programs, and support groups. Their pain became a warning and a shield for other families. Years later, teenage Aisha stood in front of a school assembly, confident and strong. "My story is not a shame," she said. "It is a lesson. Speak up. Your voice matters." Her parents watched proudly. Their family, once hurt deeply, had come out stronger, more open, more protective, and more connected. The memory of Mr. Toba became a faint scar, reminding them of a battle they fought and won. They learned that true protection requires listening, believing, and acting, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may be. Their home was now filled with love, honesty, and healing.